Hey guys, hey girls. Yesterday, as promised, I am going to have a chat about the relevance of a pace chart. I said it was a really important training tool, and which it is, and hopefully after the next couple of minutes you'll understand why. If you've got a second, just pull it up on Facebook, or your best idea is to actually probably cut and paste it to a file and print it out, because you really want to be using this at least once a week, or eventually you'll know your paces like the back of your hand. So why is it important? Well, to run a certain time, you need to know the broken down pace that you need to run. So if my goal, okay, is to run 20 minutes for 5,000 metres, I look at the pace chart, I find 5,000 metres up the top, scroll down, and my closest number to 20 minutes flat is 20 minutes and 11 seconds. So I'll use that as my goal time to be able to run 5,000 metres in. So if I go all the way across the left-hand side, it starts with 1 mile repeats, not that we use miles very much, but it breaks it down in 100 metre increments up to 1,000, and then 200s up to 3,000, and so on. So you really need to teach your body to run at the pace required for your goal. So sorry if I'm not looking up and I'm looking down at the pace chart. So our goal's 20 minutes and 11 seconds. So when we're doing our 400 metre repeats, we have to be holding 136.9s or better. So if I say have 10 or 15 or 20 400s on a 2 minute or 2:15 cycle, I have to hold 136.9s or faster to be able to run my goal time, okay? Or that is my goal time for each 400. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. I talk about the pace we need to hold for a 400, but we need to keep in mind that we're getting recovery in a 400 metre effort, but we get no recovery in a 5,000 or a 5k race. So we need to think, well, if I'm getting recovery in my 400s, I need to run a little bit faster than my goal time for 5k. So I'd scroll up one pace, and now my goal time is 134.5. Okay, so 1 minute, 34 seconds per 400, and not 136.9. So it's almost sort of 2.5 seconds faster per 400, but you're getting recovery. Okay, so you need to teach the body to run slightly faster than your goal time so that you can achieve that goal time. Because remember, there's no recovery in your race. Well, not very often anyway. Now, if we scroll across, as I said, it was about 2.5 seconds faster per 400, but if we scroll across to the thousands, it's 3 minutes 56 pace per 1,000 metres. Okay. Now, what I do on that is, once again, I'd scroll up one to 349.9. Let's just say 350. I'd try to hold 350 pace per kilometre. Come race day, we've taught our body how to turn the legs over at a certain intensity, and you should be able to achieve your goal time. Okay, so utilising these pace charts is super important so that you can teach your body to run at the pace required. You can also check your pace at every 200. If it's a 1k effort, you know, if you're up on the pace or down on the pace, you can slow down or you need to speed up. Now, this also answers Chris's question slightly as well about how hard do you push yourself on race day. Well, each week I have 1 or 2 sessions that are time required, so whether it's 400s or 1Ks or 1 miles, this puts me in a time category for what I can potentially run for 5,000, 10K or a half marathon. I know within pretty close the week before what I'm capable of running. So getting back to Chris's question, you know, he knows he can run 20 minutes flat for 5k, so he's at a 5k obstacle course. He doesn't go out at 3 minute per kilometre pace. He should have, the weeks before, taught his body to, here we go, having a look here, running at about 356 pace. So as I said, he doesn't go out at a 3 minute k, he probably dials it back to about a 345 or 350, and then he can settle into his 356 pace, because that's what he's taught his body to run. So it's like the brain is connected to the legs, and they know how fast they're turning over. And over months and months and months of learning the exact pace you'll be able to rock up at the track and you'll be like, that was a 37 200. That was a 72.5 400. Okay, so take the pace chart, start to implement it in your track sessions, and it gives you something to work off, so you can slide across and go, whoop, here was my average for 10 400s, and oh, there's about where I sit with my 5k pace, 5k goal. All right. If you've got any questions about it, yeah, just shoot them through. And specific sessions, there's a load out there that can get those 5k and 10k times out. So yeah, hopefully that helped, and you'll print it out and laminate it and put it in your kit bag for training. Cheers, guys.